Hi, welcome to East Coast Fiberglass Supplies and thanks for watching this video guide. In today's video we're going to show you how to mix pigments with gel coat. We're going to take 200 grams of clear polyester gel coat and we're going to mix in 20 grams of polyester pigment. There we go, so that's 200 grams there. Okay, so when you put the pigment in, it's a good idea to press the tare button on your scales. That'll bring it back to 0. And you want 20 grams of the pigment in there for the 10%. Okay, just give the pigment a good thorough mix in. Make sure there's no weak areas in the colouring of the gel coat. Okay, so that's mixed in. We also stock all the RAL colours pre-mixed in gel coat as well, so it'll save you from mixing those. The good rule of thumb is, remember, if you do buy any of our pre-mixed gel coats in the RAL colours, always give them a good stir first before you use them, just to make sure that the pigment hasn't settled to the bottom. Now we're going to add the catalyst. The recommended dosage of catalyst for the gel coat is about 2%. And you want to be working in an environment that's around about 15 to 25 degrees to get good curing. So we've got with 200 grams of gel coat, we want 2%. That's going to be 4 mils of catalyst to mix in there. Pop that into a gel coat. Whenever you're mixing catalyst, it's important to give it a really good thorough mix. And also, after you finish mixing it in, just scrape the stick on the side and then scrape away any gel coat from the side of the container and make sure that's also mixed in as well. Because if you have any uncatalyzed gel coat around the side of the container, that could end up in your mould and it won't cure if it's not catalyzed. So make sure every single bit of gel coat around the container is mixed in. Okay, our mould. So when you're applying the gel coats, you should have a really good solid colour. We've got a red mould here and I can see that none of that's shown through the gel coat. It's a good solid colour when I'm applying it. Good tip is when you're applying gel coat is not to think of it like paint. Try not to kind of drag it till the gel coat runs out on your brush. You want to be laying it on, and you want to lay it on. The recommendation is 0.6 mil thick. It's very hard to stick to that, but if you get, lay it on till you've got a good solid coating without any of the moles shown through, and it's not puddling up in the corners. Always remember that the pot life is always a lot less than the actual life of the gel coat on the mould. That means it will cure a lot quicker in the pot than more it will on the mould. So always get it out of the pot and onto the mould as quick as you can. Okay, now we've got our mould. It's all been gel coated and it's been left to cure. Check the curing times on the tin. What you'll find is on all our tins, especially with resins and gel coats, there's a catalyst addition chart. Along the top, it'll give you the working temperature. Down the side, percentage of catalyst. And if you use that table, it should tell you approximately how many hours or how many minutes it should take to cure. And just check around the mould, especially in the corners, just to make sure everything's cured okay. And a good indication to when you're ready to start laying up is that the gel coat should be cured enough that it just has a slight tackiness to it. You should have kind of a bit like a sellotape tack to it. but you can run your fingers across without any of the colour coming off on your finger. And as you can see, we've got a good even coating of gel coat there. There's no puddling in the corners, and none of the mould is showing through the gel coat. Okay, so now we're ready to lay that up.